Triton built the 225 DC to meet the demands of today's active family who wants to go offshore to chase the big fish just as much as it wants to ski the lakes and bays. Meeting that challenge, Triton has packed the 225 DC with features like a 35-gallon bait well and flush mount rod holders. Triton builds their boats with unibody construction to improve ride, reduce vibration, and hull twist. Well, as you can see, she's a fun riding boat. The Triton 225 DC has got something for everybody in the family. We're going to have a lot of fun going through this one, and you're going to see she truly is something for everyone. Let's go back and take a look at the 225 DC from Triton. The bow area offers seating which can double as a raised casting platform. On the bow is a pop-up anchor cleat and anchor locker. The locker lid has fair leads for the anchor line, and inside is an anchor hanger and halves to lock it in place. Safety grab rails are positioned low in the bench seat backs to keep the gunnels clear when fishing. The benches offer great stowage space for gear and tackle. Triton provides plenty of room for storing items in the bow. The center storage box can handle large items and life jackets, and just after this locker is another sole locker where you can stow smaller items like the cast net bucket. The full-framed windshield with center walkthrough offers protection from the morning air. I would like to have seen some sort of lower air dam for when you have small children on board. In the side of the helm pod is a pull-out swim shower, and inside the water tank and pump. When you've got a young family on board, you're going to want to have a head. This one's got one right here in the companion station. You'll be amazed how much room you've got inside. True to its fishing heritage, the panel above the wheel leaves plenty of space for additional electronics. The compass is on top with the stereo remote and trim tabs mounted to the right of the panel. The 12-volt switches and a handy 12-volt socket for portable gear is to the right of the wheel for convenience. While the JBL stereo played some great tunes, it really took up too much space mounted here in the dash. I would have preferred a smaller unit taking up less room or mounting it elsewhere with a small remote. The cockpit seats for the captain and navigator are typical fishing bucket seats complete with removable cushions for ease of care. When the sun gets too harsh or the rain unexpectedly comes, set up the standard bimini. I was impressed with the waterproof style connectors Triton used on the bimini rather than the normal banana plugs which always seem to break down and leak. Across the stern are molded jump seats with removable cushions for more raised casting space. Storage space is under the port side and battery access under the starboard side. A 35-gallon oversized live well is in the center of the stern seating. Wide gunnel tops have two flush mount rod holders. Under the gunnels are rod racks to keep your favorite rods ready for action. Under the gunnel on the starboard side is a washdown for the decks, and this boat comes with a great gutter system that forces water to the cockpit drains when water gets in the cockpit. For fun in the water, there's a 3-step dive ladder that stores and deploys off the port corner. The engine splash well splits the integrated swim platform, leaving room on either side to stand or relax with your feet in the cool water. Honda's BF 225 horsepower 4-stroke is the flagship of this series of high-performance efficient workhorses. It's the same engine as Honda Automotive uses in its Odyssey and Pilot. Air induction on the BF 225 is the 2-stage system, pulling fresh air from the top and running through long intakes to a butterfly that opens at 4,000 RPMs, ensuring the proper air for low speed as well as high-speed performance. A belt-driven 60-amp alternator ensures plenty of charge for the electronics on board. It delivers a powerful jolt of 48 amps at 1,000 RPMs, ensuring a good battery charge with power left for everything else. To make trailering easier, there's a remote tilt switch right on the engine. Alright, now that we've done our walkthrough, let's take her out for the test and just see how well the 225 DC does perform. The 225 dual console measures 22 feet 8 inches length overall with a beam width of 8 feet 6 inches. She weighs in at 2,500 pounds dry before the engine's added and carries 79 gallons of fuel. I found the 225 cruised most economically at 25.4 miles per hour for a range of 298 miles on a full tank. Her top speed registered an even 49 miles per hour at 6,000 RPMs. She was quick to plane at just 3 seconds and reached 30 miles an hour at 7 seconds. Well, there you go. I think she tested very well. We were able to come out of the hole real smoothly. I didn't feel any torque in the wheel. We went through the wakes and through the waves. We didn't come down bone jarring hard. She came down soft and smooth. Didn't have any water come over the bow when we were going through the heavy stuff, so she was a dry ride. I think she'll be a great boat for the family. Be sure and take a look at 225 DC from Triton.